What's up, pretty babies? Welcome to another video. So as y'all can see by the title, I'm basically going to be showing you how to make another intro. So basically I'm going to be showing y'all step by step how to make the intro that you just saw in the beginning. So this is the first piece that we're going to be doing. So I'm basically going to be showing you every piece, and I think we have 4 pieces that we have to do. So I'm going to start off with the first one, and then I'm going to let y'all know what y'all would need. So for the first one, you basically would need a green screen of a camcorder. You can just search that up on YouTube and screen record it. So this is the green screen right here I'm going to show you, and you're going to also need some videos and pictures of yourself. So just find you some videos and a lot of pictures, and I'm basically going to show you the green screen that you will be needing. So this is the green screen right here that you would be needing. All I did, like I said, was just screen record it, and we're basically going to need that. And also, like I said before, we're going to need a lot of pictures and a lot of videos. So just find your favorite pictures or whatever you want in your intro. So that's about it. And we're going to open up Photo Grid to start with the first set. So you tap on grid after you opened it, and you basically find whichever little boomerang or whatever that you want. I found the one I want, and I tapped it 4 times, and basically you click on next, and you get rid of the photo grid watermark, and then you save it, and now we have our first set. So after saving it, you just go ahead into Video Leap, because that's an app that we're going to be using most of the time. So you go to Video Leap, and you just insert the video that we just saved from photo grid, because that will be our background. So after that, you just basically add like your YouTube name. So all I did was just add my YouTube name, and I'm basically just going to find like the font that I want, and basically going to be adding like a little stroke. I think that's what it's called. And then you add the color to it. So I added a pink stroke, and then I added another text just so that it can go on top of it, and basically just adding my color to it. And also a font. So I like to use like a cursive font for the second text that I add, just so that it could kind of look good. So that's what I did, and I placed it on top of the previous one, and then basically just adding my own type of animation to it. So basically you could just look at it and see like what type of animations that I added, and that's basically about it. So I did move like the text up a little bit, just so the beginning of my intro could have like a little start to it, and then I'm basically just going to save the video. So Video Leap only allows you to do like 2 things, and then it basically asks you to pay for it. So in order to not do that, you have to save the video and add it to a new project and just work from there, and you basically have to keep doing that over and over again. So that's basically what we're going to be doing every time I save the project. So once you added the video to the new project, all I did was go to effects, and then I went to pixelate, and I'm basically just adding like a little type of blur in the beginning. Like I mentioned in the beginning, that's how I wanted my intro to kind of start off, with a blur, and then boom, my name pops up. So that's basically what I'm adding, and I turned the opacity down just a little bit because I didn't want it to be too blurry. So then I splitted the video like towards the beginning where I wanted the blur to stop, and then I added a zoom in effect. So now that we're almost done with the first set, we just save it, and then we're going to go inside of iMovie to place the green screen inside from iMovie. So basically just insert the video that we just saved from Video Leap, and then we basically go to our video, and then we tap on the green screen, tap the 3 dots, and then tap on green/blue screen, and then our green screen will pop up. So now, boom, we're done with the first set. So we just saved that to our camera roll. So now we're done with the first set, and now we're going to be headed to the second set. So here's the second set, and as you can see, we will need a Instagram screen record, and we're going to also need an iPhone PNG. So basically, to get the iPhone PNG, you can go inside of Pixar and get that as a sticker, and then you basically just take a screen record of your Instagram from Safari, and then you take another screen record from Instagram just to screen record it, and then you just find a picture of yourself that you want. So this basically just showing you now, you just screen record like your Instagram feed or whatever, and you just scroll down. So next you go inside of this app called VLLO. Y'all do not know what they say. So I'm basically just showing you how to get the blur effect. So you basically create video, tap on the little Instagram thing, screen record or whatever, and you basically, I'm just going to show you how to make it. So all you have to do is like squeeze it back some, and then you slide over to where it says blur, and you swipe the blur up. As you can see, the blur went up, and you basically just screen record it from there so you won't have to pay for it. And then you go inside of your photos, and then you just crop the video so that it will just look like this. So now we're going back inside of Video Leap, and you're basically just going to add the blur background and then zoom it in. So right where the two videos are split, I just added a transition to it, and I like the zoom transition, so that's basically what I added. And I basically added a 2.88 speed or whatever that is, just to make the zoom kind of slow. So now you're going to open up CuteCut, and I'm basically just going to be showing you how to make the iPhone PNG with the Instagram video on the inside. So I'm basically just showing you that's basically how you do it. You basically just add the iPhone PNG, and then you add the video, and then basically just try to make it fit as much as possible. So after that, you basically just go inside of photos, and you basically crop it so that like the little background could be gone. So I basically try my best to take away the background, and that's basically how you do it. You just crop it, and then you basically save it, and that's basically how I get mine. So now we're going to go back inside of Video Leap, and we're going to insert the iPhone PNG, and you're basically just going to add your own type of animation to it. So that's basically what I'm doing, and you place it wherever you want to place it. So now for the picture that I said you were going to need earlier, you basically just insert the picture, and you scroll over to mask, and I tap the circular one, and then you just tap the screen anywhere, and you place it exactly where you want to place it, and basically just adding my own animation to it. So like I mentioned before, you are going to be saving the video a lot of times, just because Video Leap doesn't allow you to do more than 2 things. So just insert the video back inside of a new project, and now we're going to add like our own text. I just basically just kept on adding my YouTube name, so that's basically what I'm doing, and adding like the color, and basically repeating what I did for the first set. Just in case I confuse anyone, I'm basically just fast forwarding and editing out parts of the video just because I explained it already, and not trying to make this video too long. So when I'm adding the text, I figured y'all would understand that because I explained it too many times. All I'm doing is just adding the font, the animations, and all of that. So I feel like that's basically self-explanatory. So basically, once we're done with that, obviously you save it, and then you add it to a new project, and you will be needing a green screen for the Instagram follow button. So once you insert the green screen in, you slide over to chroma, and you glide like the little pen over, and I just turned the little opacity thingy like kind of up or whatever to get rid of like the green screen or whatever. So that's basically how I did that, and I'm basically just gonna add my Instagram name and all of that, and basically just do exactly how I do all of my other text, just add other text on top of it, if that makes sense, and just adding like animations to it basically. So basically just save it and add it to a new project, and just continue where you left off. So now you could just open up the sticker and search up Instagram and find an Instagram logo that you want, and basically just place it inside of the video. You can add an animation if you want to. So another thing I forgot to mention, everything that I'm placing in the video do have an in animation to it, just so that it can have a start, but it does not have an out animation, because once I split the video up, I will add a transition anyway. So So I just saved the video, added it to a new project, of course, and then just keep starting where you left off at. All I did was just go to like the little likes inside of the sticker. That's what I clicked on, and I basically just placing it where I want to place it. Make sure you have a start for everything that you're placing inside of your videos. That's another thing I forgot to mention. And make sure you have an ending to it. So another thing I decided to add was butterflies. So I just searched up butterflies, and I'm placing it like where it's empty at, because I felt like the intro was a little bit too plain. So I just added the butterflies to it. And of course, an animation. So now we are officially done with the second set. So make sure you save it, and now we're going to move on to the third set. So you will need a Snapchat green screen. So you basically do the same as any other green screen. You screen record it from YouTube, and then once you're done, you just crop it. And then next we're going to need our Snapchat name and all of that. So all I did was screenshot my Snapchat name and crop that as well. And you're also going to need a Snapchat logo. I found my Snapchat logo off of PixArt, so you can find it as well. And lastly, of course, we're going to need a video of ourselves. So basically do what we did for the first set. You go inside a photo grid and you tap the video that you want as many times as you want. I tapped it 3 times, and I basically just got rid of the photo grid watermark and make sure that the video fits, and basically just save it from there. So now we go right back inside of Video Leap, and we just add the video that we just saved from Photo Grid inside of Video Leap. And of course I added the zoom transition. So then I just add the text like I said before. I add my YouTube name, and I just placed it at the top, and basically add another text and do the same exactly how I did for the first one, and just add an animation to it like I always do. And then I just save the video and add it to a new project. So I just go to the spot that I left off, and then I just insert the Snapchat green screen and do what we did for the first one. You just slide over to chroma, and then you kind of slide the pen over and get rid of the green screen, and just turn like the intensity up or down, whichever works, and basically just place it wherever you want it to go. So after that, I just add my Snapchat screenshot inside of it, and I was very careful with this because the green screen kind of has like a little animation to it already, so I kind of made it fit over the animation. So that's basically what I'm doing. So once we're done, we just save it and add it to a new project. And I'm basically going to go exactly where we left off, obviously. And I decided to add my Snapchat name. So I'm basically just doing how I do my YouTube name. Add another text on top of it, add the color, and also add the animation to it. So some of the stuff didn't have animation to it because I didn't want the intro to have too much stuff going on. So some of the stuff was very still, and some of the stuff had animation to it. So as you just saw, I just saved the video and I just added it to a new project and basically go where we just left off. So basically I added the Snapchat PNG to my intro, and I just placed it like above my name, and that's basically all I'm gonna be doing. And then I just save it, and we're done with the third set. Now we're on to the final set. So really all you would need for this is the background. So basically all I did was just go to youtube.com and I screen recorded my YouTube channel from there, and basically that's it right there. And all you do is go inside of the VLLO app, however you pronounce it, and basically how we did for the first blur, that's how you're going to do to blur this background. So go back inside of Video Leap and insert that background there and just zoom it in. And I did go to where the videos are split and add the zoom transition to that as well. So I went to where we left off and I searched up subscribe button and I tapped the first one, and I basically just zoomed it all the way up as close as possible as I wanted it, and basically just added my own animation to it. So basically we just save it, add it to a new project, and go to where we left off, and all I'm going to be doing is adding my YouTube name, and I'm also going to put the hashtag that I always use in the beginning of my videos, and I'm going to place that at the bottom. So basically the rest of this is self-explanatory. All I'm doing is basically adding my text and placing it on top of each other and adding animations to it. And of course I have to save the video again and add it to a new project to do the same to the bottom. Like I said, I'm adding the hashtag, the word that I always say in the beginning of my video. I'm going to add that to the bottom, and basically just adding animations and color and all of that to it. So now y'all, we saved the video, we added to a new project, and we're gonna go to where we left off, and I'm basically gonna click on sticker and search up butterflies and add the butterflies just to make it look kind of good. And once we're done with that, we will basically be done. And another thing I forgot to mention, obviously I'm basically just adding animations to the butterflies as well. You can't forget about the animations, so that's what I'm doing. So y'all, this completes the end of this tutorial. If y'all enjoyed this tutorial, make sure y'all give this video a big thumbs up. Y'all, this took me a while to edit, so please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and comment down below what more video ideas y'all want to see.